Let's build a detailed habitat for the African buffaloes inspired by the African floodplains. So in this video we're building for the African buffaloes, and I kind of had this habitat inspired by the floodplains because I wanted to use some kind of water feature, but yeah, a waterfall for African buffaloes, it looks kind of weird, so I just ended up using a little stream, but I wanted the stream to look shallow but still have still is like deep enough for the buffaloes to fit in, for their legs to still fit into the water, so you can't really see their legs. So I just looked up some pictures, and then I found the floodplains. And the thing is, with the floodplains, you really get like shallow water, but the water actually, well, yeah, it is really shallow, but it's like a lot of water. So that's why I went with the floodplains, and that's where I took my inspiration for the little stream. And yeah, I know it isn't really like a floodplain because, well, it's just a little habitat and it isn't like a whole national park full of like water-ish swampy area. But I just wanted my my water part to look, just to look really shallow, but still be deep enough and have like a lot of plants in them for detail. So that's why I took the floodplains as inspiration. And I am not sure if you guys noticed, but I am adding some new animations in, like my new intro. I'm not really sure if I like it because, well, it looks a bit it looks a bit clanky. I'm not sure how to call it, but yeah, it's really hard to just make the rhino just move its head smoothly. And also I'm not really happy with the sound because, well, yeah, the sound is kind of weird. It's just a rhino grunting, but yeah, it's a weird grunt, so I'm not sure if I like it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it. Be sure to drop something in the comments what you guys find of the thumbnail. Maybe if there's a person who is like, who is popular with the fact that he can make like thumbnails or is an animator, please give me some tips. But because I'm not sure what I'm doing, I'm just moving the head slightly each frame, and yeah, I'm not really sure if I'm gonna keep it because it looks alright, but it's just a bit weird, you know, because the first idea I had was like a real rhino or like a drawing of a rhino running towards the screen, and then just head bumping my logo out of the way, and then my logo just flew off screen, and then the rhino just followed it. But yeah, I wasn't really sure how I would animate that, so I just ended up using AI. But the thing is, AI is not that good for like making stuff or like animating stuff, because I just kept getting like weird rhinos, just misformed rhinos. Like, the thing was, I ended up like I found like a nice drawing of a realistic rhino, and I thought, well, that would like look really nice for my intro. So I just ended up using it, and I put in a prompt, and the prompt has like really the background white and everything into detail. But the thing was, every AI had it hard with combining my logo and combining the drawing with the animation. So some AIs just ended up making their own rhino, and it was just some circles bunched on each other, so it ended up looking like a ball. And a lot of AI, their animation of the rhino, they took the head of the animated rhino and they just made the logo. I imported my logo, so they could have used my logo, but they just ended up using the animated rhino head as my logo. So I really tried like 20 AI versions of animating text or animating photos to video, but yeah, I just ended up making my own in Canva. So I'm not really sure if you guys like it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it, but I will see if, yeah, maybe I will improve it, but I'm not really sure because I'm not that good at it. But let's talk a bit about the habitat, because I didn't really know what kind of fence I wanted to use, because I was kind of getting bored of the normal fence that I usually use, like just the mesh pieces with some metal framework around it, and then just a concrete base or like a foundation. So I searched up some inspiration photos, and I actually stumbled upon a person. I'm not really sure who the person was, actually, I forgot, but they posted some nice pictures of his backstage. I'm not really sure if it's his or her. I'm not really sure the person actually, but they posted some pictures of their detailed backstage, and I actually found that they used like, well, it was the other piece of wood, but they used like beams as a background. I'm not really sure if I like it, because, well, I think I left a bit too much space between the beams, so you can actually look through the beams. And so it's kind of glitchy when you focus on the fence, because you see like a lot of green grass behind the build, and well, it's a bit trippy actually, because you don't really see it, but when you focus you see like a bit. And I just wouldn't focus on the fence too hard, because then you kind of get lost in it. So you see that I actually used the buffalo grass in the river, and this is because I wanted to make the river look like really swampy and like really muddy, because it's a floodplain, of course. So I just ended up using like a lot of plants that you usually don't really put in water, but a lot of plants that you usually just place on land, and then I place them in the water, so you get like the floody part of the river. I'm just yapping at this point. But the African buffalo, it was actually a species that I didn't really want to build for, because what do you build for a buffalo, you know? In zoos, these species just get a sandy-ish, not really grassy, but they just get a piece of land, and they just eat everything straight away, so they really don't have much. So I just ended up making it a bit more unrealistic by just placing some plants and stuff inside of the habitat. But I used like a lot of hot wire, so I then just safely added some grasses and plants behind the hot wire, so they couldn't reach it. But inside the habitat I went a bit heavy with the foliage in the river, obviously, but also on the land. But on the land I didn't really do much, because I actually added a lot of foliage behind the hot wire. So that's why I kept it a bit short on the normal foliage. But that kind of wraps up the video. So I really would appreciate it if you guys would press the like and subscribe button, because it really helps out. The channel is growing actually, and I think it would grow a lot more. I'm nearing the end of my PC, and I really hope I can get it, because, well, it's a lot of money, you know. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Hopefully then I have my new PC, and I think you guys would notice, because the quality would just shoot up, and I think then I can like record in, what is it, like 1080p or like 4K. So I hope I see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the cinematic shots. I shot a bit more cinematic shots than I usually do, so I hope you guys enjoy. It's a bit laggy, but I think it will still look like really great. So I think I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye guys, and enjoy the cinematic shots.